In this video, we'll dive 3,000 feet below the waves on a journey of discovery, reveal how scientists piece together this planetary puzzle, and explore the lost world that has been hiding in plain sight. Long before it was a mystery, it was a home. 100 million years ago, there was no Pacific Ocean as we know it. There was the supercontinent of Gondwana, a colossal landmass connecting what would become Australia, Antarctica, and South America. And on its eastern edge, Zealandia was a vibrant, thriving part of this world. It wasn't a separate island, it was part of the mainland. Dinosaurs roamed its dense forests. Unique flora evolved under a different sun. The rocks that form its foundation today are a testament to this ancient connection. Granites and schists that perfectly match those found thousands of miles away in Antarctica and Australia. It was a bridge between worlds, but the forces that bind continents together are the same forces that can tear them apart. Deep within the Earth's mantle, immense plumes of molten rock were pushing upwards, stretching the crust of Gondwana to its breaking point. Zealandia was about to be cast adrift, on a journey that would end in its near-total disappearance from the face of the Earth. The sundering began around 85 million years ago. It wasn't a single cataclysmic event, but a slow, million-year-long divorce. The crust stretched, thinned, and finally ripped apart. A new ocean, the Tasman Sea, began to form, pushing the fledgling continent of Zealandia out into the vast Proto-Pacific. This is where Zealandia's fate was sealed. Unlike other continents that broke away with thick, buoyant crust, Zealandia was stretched thin. Imagine stretching a piece of pizza dough until it's almost transparent. That was Zealandia's crust. It was continental, yes, but it was frail. As it drifted away, it began to sink. Not in a sudden, dramatic plunge, but in a relentless geological subsidence over millions of years. The forests that once hosted dinosaurs slowly succumbed to the rising water. Its vast plains became seabeds. Its mountain ranges became submerged chains. By 25 million years ago, the process was nearly complete. A landmass, once the size of a subcontinent, had been almost entirely erased, drowned beneath a kilometre of water. It had become a ghost. For millions of years, all that remained visible of the great continent of Zealandia were its highest, most stubborn mountain peaks. We know them today as the islands of New Zealand and New Caledonia. To the world, they were just remote islands in the middle of a vast ocean. But to geologists, they were a frustrating puzzle. The rocks didn't make sense. New Zealand's geology was far too diverse and complex for a simple volcanic island chain. Scientists found continental rocks like sandstone and granite, which form from erosion and processes that happen on large landmasses. The seafloor around New Zealand was also unusually shallow and strangely shaped compared to the deep, flat, abyssal plains of the normal ocean floor. Furthermore, unique fossils of land animals and plants were found on the islands, with no clear explanation of how they could have crossed thousands of miles of open ocean. The evidence was screaming that New Zealand wasn't just an island. It was the tip of a geological iceberg. A much larger truth lay hidden just beneath the waves. The hunt for Zealandia began in the late 20th century. It was a new age of exploration, not with wooden ships, but with state-of-the-art research vessels. The puzzle would be solved not with maps, but with data. First came sonar. Ships methodically crisscrossed the ocean, pinging the seafloor with sound waves to create the first detailed maps of the world below. What they found was astonishing. a vast, clearly defined underwater plateau surrounding New Zealand, complete with submerged mountain ranges and river valleys. Then came gravity mapping. Satellites measured the subtle changes in Earth's gravity, which can reveal the density of the rock below. The data showed that the crust beneath this plateau was far less dense than typical oceanic crust and much thicker, a clear sign of continental rock. The final proof came from the seabed itself. International teams drilled deep into the ocean floor, pulling up cylindrical core samples from thousands of feet below the water. In these cores, they found what they were looking for: sandstone, shale, and even traces of coal and fossilized land pollen. This was undeniable evidence. This land had once been above the sea, covered in forests and rivers. In 2017, after decades of accumulated evidence, the scientific community reached a consensus. This wasn't just an underwater plateau. It met all the criteria of a continent: high elevation relative to the surrounding seafloor, a wide range of rock types, and a thick, low-density crust. The ghost had a name. Zealandia was officially declared the Earth's 8th and youngest continent. A lost world found at last. A final, stunning reminder that even in the 21st century, our planet still holds secrets of a truly continental scale.